everyone, this is Sid here and welcome back to another video. Chances are if you're watching this video, you are either an artist like me or you are interested in art. So if either of those are the case, today I'm going to be drawing some artists from the art community on YouTube in my art style. And basically just making fan art of them. So, if that sounds interesting to you, then please stay tuned and stick around. And without further ado, let's get started, shall we? So basically, I made another video that was very similar to this earlier, and I should have posted it a few days ago at the time of me recording this one, but that video featured 3 other artists. It featured the Starfish Face, Lavender Town, and Maricune, if you want to go watch that one, but I will have a link to that one in the description box down below. The first one I'm going to be drawing for today's video is SonaDrawzStuff. And basically, all of these artists, I love them all for different reasons. They're all very inspirational to me, and I find them very motivating and encouraging. But one of the things that I like the most about Sona's channel is that she does lots of stuff related to Roblox and all of that. At least she used to in the past, which is when I started watching her. Because I used to be a Roblox kid. I do not play Roblox anymore because I've just grown out of it, sort of. But during the COVID times and all that, 5 or so years ago, Roblox was literally all that I would do. And my little brother is still kind of into Roblox. He likes playing Bed Wars and Pet Sim and all that great stuff, but I have sort of lost my interest in Roblox. I used to play Warrior Cats and Wings of Fire simulators because those were the 2 book series that I was really interested in and all of that great stuff, but I've sort of since then grown out of it, you know? I used to buy lots of Robux and spend all my money on useless online currency, but thankfully I do not do that anymore. But I feel like Sona's little character is really cute because she does have purple hair, and yeah, she is a girl. I don't know why people mistake her for a boy sometimes. I guess just because of her hairstyle or how she looks or whatever, but Sona is a girl. She has a really cool hat. The hat is a part of her and expresses its emotions and feelings, and she has a very cool little color scheme. I really like her art style's color choices, very bright and vibrant and highly saturated. It's very much so eye candy. And I also like her shading method. It's very well blended together and it looks very natural, especially on her hair. And I like the cell shading being very cute and cartoonish. And I also like how she does her highlights being these nice thick streaks, you know, and all these juicy bubbles of light. I think it looks very cute. But yeah, that is Sona. Sona is very iconic and classic in many different ways. If you're part of her fandom, you know some of the things that she really enjoys. She likes cacti, and she likes cats, and she likes chocolate cake. I like chocolate cake as well. I'm afraid to say that because I swear to God, people are so crazy sometimes. If I had 100 Sona fans watching this video and I said, I like chocolate cake, then at least probably 5 of them would be commenting down below and saying, you stole that from Sona. I'm like, no I did not. More than 1 people can like the same thing. It's completely natural, especially when something like chocolate cake is so good. I don't know why I'm talking about this. I'm just making myself hungry because I'm doing a no sweet challenge this month, so it's not like I can have sweets anyways. I'm just torturing myself by talking about it. But Sona's very cool. She does lots of videos with her boyfriend Gabe, and I think she's engaged to him, so they should get married soon. I want to stay tuned on all my SonaDrawzStuff news. She seems very nice. She has her own little store called Cake Bite where she sells lots of merch and little t-shirts and stuff, like SonaDrawz plushies and little sweatshirts and hoodies, so you can go check that out. And yeah, I think she's a very cool artist. She has very cool content, and I'm sure that if you supported her, it would mean so much to her. The next person that I drew was Illymations, and Illymations I think was one of the later ones that I watched. I started watching her stuff recently within the past few months, but she does lots of cool story time videos, which I really appreciate. So it'll be stuff like the worst jobs that I've ever done, featuring Chick-fil-A, or what it was like to go to summer camp as a kid, or the worst injuries that I've ever gotten. It'll all be stuff like that. So it's all very cool, interesting little tales that she tells you about, and she also has little animations going along the side. So I think that's very, very cool. I found her content to be pretty interesting. Some of her videos have inspired some of my videos, like I did some storytime videos about some of my injuries and stuff. I did one about getting a gum graft. That one was particularly inspired by the fun at the dentist Illymation video. So if you want to go check those videos out, I'll have links in the description box down below. But I just think she's a very passionate storyteller, and I feel like she has lots of good opinions and stuff, and I like hearing her voice, you know, and hearing what she has to say about things. Lots of like controversial topics she covers on her channel, but she covers them all in a very like kind, respectful, and thoughtful manner. So I think that's pretty fine. I personally think it's like 101% okay to talk about controversial things, as long as you're doing it in a polite way, you know, and you're not trying to demean or condescend anyone else. So yeah, I like Illymations' little character. She's very short and stubby, but she looks very, very adorable. I like her nice ginger colored hair and her beautiful blue sweatshirt hoodie and her nice big glasses. They're so round and circular, they sort of reminds me of Harry Potter glasses, but I feel like her outfit looks very nice and comfy. A thing that I've noticed among most of my artist idols and inspirations is that most of them have very comfy outfits. Like, if you look at them, Sona's outfit and Illymations' outfit, they honestly look pretty similar, you know? They both have their sweatshirt hoodies on, and they have their nice black pants or shorts, and just some normal tennis shoes, you know? Just like they're trying to chill out, relax, and have some fun, which, as an artist, I can relate to completely. Because there's nothing better than just coming home after a long day at school or at work, regardless of wherever you go, and just taking a bath and changing into your pajamas and staying in your pajamas for the whole rest of the day. So yeah, very comfy and cute and cozy vibes, you know? And the last one that I'm going to be drawing in this video is probably the one that most of my audience knows, and that is Cyprus. Because I actually started off as a Wings of Fire YouTuber, if you did not already know that. So Wings of Fire is a very cool dragon-based fantasy series written by the one and only 2ET Sutherland, and I started off drawing characters for that and making videos about that series, but then I soon got a little bit tired of dragons and just started drawing humans and elves and other creatures like that that are sort of more humanoid in nature. But sometimes I do go back to drawing dragons, and Cyprus was my original inspiration. Cyprus's full channel name is CyprusDraegon, and when I first started off my YouTube channel, it was called SydLovesToDraw Studios, which is actually my email address if you try to email me something. But basically, I started watching Cyprus like so long ago. I think it was like either 4 or 5 years ago. I've been watching her for so long, but she has the most beautiful speed paints, the most beautiful art style. She doesn't really do as much audio commentary as my other artists on my list do, but she does lots of like speed paints with music and like background ambience, and she also does some really cool talks about Wings of Fire and dragon art and all of that great stuff. I actually got a commission from Cyprus for my birthday last year, and that was so unbelievably cool. It was like a dream come true, because I had one of my favorite artists in the whole entire world draw a piece specifically for me, and that was just absolutely insane. Obviously, I was paying her a good amount of money. I think I paid her like $35 for it, but still, the fact that she would take the time out of her day to do something for me is just absolutely wonderful to think about, you know? It's just very, very cool. I'm pretty sure Cyprus has like around 60 or 70,000 subscribers, so I actually think that she has the lowest amount of subs on this video, but she definitely deserves as many as she has and many, many more, because she just seems to be a very kind and sweet person. People involved in more children's fandoms are prone to being like very chaotic and messy and unorganized, and prone to saying sort of rude and cruel things sometimes. But Cyprus is always very kind and sweet, and she seems almost like a nurturing, motherly figure to most of the people in the Wings of Fire community. Like, I think almost everyone that I know, they all have Cyprus as one of their inspirational idols. So it just goes to show how even one person can make such a huge difference in other people's lives, you know? Because even if she was only a figment of the computer screen, she still was able to reach through the digital universe and take my virtual hands and touch my heart, you know? Even if it was only through the online hemisphere. But yeah, I think it's very, very cool how certain people can just move you in such great ways. Even if you don't know them in real life, their influence can still carry on, you know? It's just very, very cool. I want to one day be a big enough YouTuber to where my influence can help guide other people and I can help inspire other artists on their journey and be a guiding light on their path. But I don't know if I'm ever gonna reach that point. If you want to help me reach that point, then please click the like and subscribe button down below. Yep, that is pretty much it for this video. I hope you all guys all had an amazing time watching it, and yeah, but clicking the like and subscribe button doesn't only boost my YouTube channel into the algorithm so that more artists and viewers like you can see it, but it also helps you to stay tuned and get notified every single time that I post a new video. So you will never miss out on a single new upload, and you will always see whenever I post something, which is actually very, very frequently because I, unlike most other YouTubers, post videos multiple times every single week. So CyprusDraegon here, she only posts usually every Sunday, but I post videos 2 to 3 times every single week, and I post short form videos multiple times every single day. So no matter what, I can almost guarantee you that you will always have something fun and interesting to watch, and you will never be bored. But yeah, if you want to take our support a step further, then please click the links in the description box down below. Those will take you to my Instagram page, my Pinterest page, and other social media accounts. I have a lot less followers on there than I do here on my YouTube channel, so each and every one of y'all would mean so much to me. Once again, if you want to go follow any of these amazing artists, I'll have links to all of their YouTube channels in the description box down below. There you can easily access all of their content and browse it as you please. And please leave a comment down below, which of my fan arts was your favorite? Which drawing did you like the most? I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions. My favorite for this video was probably my picture of CyprusDraegon, maybe because she was a dragon and the others were just normal humans, which I draw most of the time anyways. Maybe because she just looks so sweet and cute in this picture, but I just really enjoyed that drawing of her. And I hope you all guys all have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next video. Always remember that I love you, and goodbye. Peace out and eat more waffles.